your challenges will always be inevitable. Anytime you are trying to do something because you feel like it's less comfortable, but you still want to be comfortable, go towards the uncomfortability, because all it will do is help you grow. Because I heard this saying of strategy. When people think of strategy, they just start to make this concept of a whole bunch of things that they talk about, trying to make it sound good. But all it really is how you prioritize this certain thing with this certain time frame with unlimited resources. So you pretty much have this magnifying glass analogy, and you know, if you don't have it at the right distance, it's still going to be blurry. You still are not able to see that exact word or those exact letters. You have to have it at the right standpoint and specifically prioritize that time for that specific goal that you want. All right. So anytime that you feel like that, again, the feeling of uncertainty, the feeling of not knowing is where you really go. That's where the excitement is, because it's unbelievable. Damn. Oh. Whoa. Just cream puffed her. What you doing? Damn. Whoa, why she get... Oh, this gotta be her family member. Damn, I heard a big scrunch in the back. That's why I just turned around. Well, again, something like that has happened to somebody. I just say, bro, have all good spirits. It's sad that some people just don't have their day planned to be in an accident, which is why it's called an accident. But push come to shove, what'll happen is the person that caused that will learn from their mistake. The person that was involved in it, and it more than likely is not their fault, but if you look at it as it being still your fault, because what I would say is, at this certain time, in this certain lane, who's to say if I wasn't here, or if I left a little bit earlier, would I have been in this position, right? That's how I just take all things. So, of course, bro, someone might disagree with what I'm saying, but hey, all I'll say is everything happens for a reason. And sometimes people just don't understand why it's actually happening to them. But push come to shove, bro, it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. All right? So when you switch up your mindset of having a forgiveness of anything, a forgiveness of life, a forgiveness of other people, and just empathy for others, you start to care less, because that's all it's about. When you are becoming this higher version, you are caring less. I guarantee you that the conversations, the prayers that I have had with God today is just giving him full trust, full undivided attention, telling him to please guide me, and everything is just relaxed. Do I have the thoughts? Yes, but it's smaller windows of it now, to a point where it's very, very damn near like a millimeter or something like that. So again, y'all, if you all ever want someone to talk to about some hardship about your life, you need some advice, hit me up on my Instagram, link in the description. You just have to realize that enough is enough. Everything is not going to always be perfect. You just have to strategize what's the most efficient work you can do for the time being. Stop trying to overwhelm yourself with all of this work, bro, because, again, when you pray and you just let everything come for you, everything becomes in line. You become in alignment with God, alignment with Jesus, alignment with the work you know you need to do. Instead of avoiding it, everything you feel like that should happen, it will happen at its own time frame. But you just have to fall in love with the work, okay? Stop beating yourself up. Everything you're doing, you just have to realize that it is enough. Yes, you can do more. Of course, everyone can do more. But at the same time, it's to a point where, all right, when is enough enough? Understand that and pray.